What's going on, YouTube? It's been a long time coming, but I'm back and I'm better. So, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm super excited to get started. So, a little housekeeping things. In the piles that y'all will pick, I'll be looking completely different. That's because I had some technical difficulties and it didn't record right. So I'm re-recording the intro because I was so determined to get this message out. And so super excited for you guys to be here. This is going to be a pick a pile timeless reading. So whenever you see this reading, more than likely this has a message for you. On the next screen, you will be seeing 3 piles. I want you to pay attention to any colors, any feelings, or anything that you feel within your body or hear as I say each pile, okay? So take a deep breath, hold it, and release, and listen up as I call out each pile. So let's do pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, feel free to pause this and go back and re-listen if you feel that, oh, I don't really know. Some of you could be drawn to multiple piles. If that's the case, watch the first one and then go back and watch the second one. But enough chatting, let's get into the reading. So in the description below, you will see the timestamps for your designated pal. Okay, pal 1, look, I need y'all to bear with me because the video was pixelated. The internet wasn't really being my friend that day. So sorry for that. I did not want to redo the message though, because as you see, like after 2 minutes into watching your reading, it's going to clear up. So just bear with me for the first 2 minutes. It's looking like I recorded on the Android. I know. And no this to the Android people. I'm just saying, I ain't even go to. Anyways, yeah. So sorry about that, Power One, but let's get into your reading. What is up, everybody? It's Kaymeraki here with another Pick a Pal reading. Whenever you see this reading, it is a timeless reading. So if you feel called to watch, come listen to what I have to say. So before we get started, I want to just little housekeeping things. For one, stay tuned for some subscriptions coming onto TikTok. I no longer do one question readings, so that is going to be something that you can get on TikTok. I felt like I had so many updates, and why did I just forget? Oh, we'll be doing a giveaway at 11K for a one card reading. That one, I'm not doing that many, so you're probably gonna have to pay to skip the line if you really want one. Besides that, um, I really don't have that much. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you found me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're somebody who's already connected with me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure y'all subscribed on here. But let's get into the reading. Pal one, what's up? Hey y'all, I'm super excited to be back here on YouTube. I know. Y'all like, Kelly, you been said that last time you disappeared. But I'm here now, okay? And the reading that we are doing is What Are You Not Seeing, Pal One, okay? So we're gonna tap into your current energy and then we're gonna get into what you are not seeing. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. How when you could have Sagittarius placements or that energy could be relevant, but I am definitely getting this current energy of you needing to be patient, you needing to stay the course, you needing to know, yes, it's going to work out. But it's a lot of you that is dependent on this. And what I mean by that is sometimes we get put in positions to where it's like, oh, I got to wait on my parents, I got to wait on my friends, I got to wait on approval. No, for whatever you're working towards, it's all on you to get up and get it done, to show up, to fill out the paperwork, to like what I'm seeing that you're cooking up. Yes. And I'm gonna be real. I'm excited. I like this for you, pal one. I really do. But you need to be honest with how you holding you back. At the beginning, while I was shuffling, I was hearing these niggas can't. I forgot YouTube. You can't. These people can't hold me back. These haters can't hold me back. Hey, hey, and I love that for y'all because nobody can hold you back but you. And who's been holding Power One back? Power One, that one. And so, how do we shift that energy? Well, I want you to sit down in some self reflection and be honest, Libra. I don't know if you have these placements or you're surrounded by one, but the message for you is to be like real logical. I know a lot of times I'm like, pay attention to your heart, follow your feelings, listen in. No, I need y'all to keep it black and white, pros and cons. Make a list. And some of you, I'm hearing a budget. Pay attention to your spending. Yes, it's summer, but do you need that? It's something about preserving. Somebody could also something with breakfast. Pay attention to your breakfast. That's affecting your energy for the day. Especially if you like Waffle House. I'm channeling like Waffle House energy, like toast, eggs, grits. You can't do that every day. Because by 11 o'clock, you're gonna be having the itis, nigga. Sorry. I was gonna say nigga out. Hopefully they don't copyright me. I'm gonna get right. I gotta get used to YouTube. I am seeing that you'll have a lot that needs to shift. For many of you, it's starting with your head. What's going on with that? Why are you thinking that like it won't work out? It can't be. You not ready. You not good. Oh, not on my watch. Like you need to stop that. You're going through a transition, and I get it. It's uncomfortable. Because on the subject of transitions, you're becoming somebody you've never been. And so it's like, I can't show up how I used to. I've never done this. That's the point. You're not supposed to show up how you used to. You're not supposed to think, talk, act how you used to. Take that with a grain of salt, of course, because for some of you, your inner child was unstoppable, unbeatable, very confident. But then the teen or young adult, life happens, trauma happens, puberty hormones. We have that chaos with our friends and our at home life, whatever it may be. And it is like, okay, I see how some things have been thrown off and the confidence has been dampened. But get back to that version of you. Start saying those affirmations. Start looking in the mirror and adoring, truly loving every part of yourself. And I mean, when the hair ain't done, when you ain't got no haircut, when the clothes are look, it is what it is. You know, some of y'all like, oh, I can't wait till I'm somebody. I'm hearing that Kanye, nah, I mean, la. Wait till I get my money. Like you feel like when you get your money right, you're gonna be somebody, but you are somebody now. And I need you to know that. I need you to act like that. Some of you have not been acting like that or thinking like that or feeling like that, and that's okay. But we're gonna shift that, okay, for sure. I don't know if you saw that. That was my crystal. And so another way that you can shift that power is by surrounding yourself by like-minded individuals. If you surround yourself by bums, you're going to be a bum right with them. Sorry, just had to be frank with it. Okay. I'm definitely seeing that some of your hope and faith for some of you could be lack of hope and faith could be stemmed by your environment. Also, you have a transitioned family member who's talking to you at this time. I'm channeling feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a female. It could just be like, especially if this masculine like was very feminine, this man was feminine, you'll know who I'm talking about. Anything to help me with whoever that energy is. Anything? I'm hearing cook. They could have liked to cook for you. Beads. Beads could be relevant. This could be jewelry. This could be hair beads. I don't know. Beads. Anything else? B, T, or M? B, T, M, or Q is relevant. Take it how it resonates. Um, So yeah, let's get into what Power One is not seeing. We tapped into some current energy. So based on this current energy, what is one specific challenge for Power One? I got 3 cards, even though I only one. Y'all be beating yourself up like y'all not here to experience. Come on, lighten up. Lighten the load up. You're rethinking something. What is this collective not seeing? What is Power One not seeing? Back to what I said earlier. For one, this keeps coming out. You are rethinking something because there is a shift that needs to be made. For many of you, you've already started on this shift. One thing that's going to help, I hope that didn't sound like SHIT, I said shift. It's my retainer. One thing that is going to help you with this shift, Power One, is grounding. So, again, if I'm sitting down, I'm sitting in a chair. I know y'all can't see my feet. When I breathe, I'm going to imagine roots coming from the bottom of my feet and they're going to be going into the earth. You can do this outside or you can do it anywhere. It's all about the intention. Imagine it. And imagine them going deeper and deeper. For some of you, you may benefit from, like, let's say this is soil, this is your feet, like halfway into, and you're grounding. And pay attention to how your body feels. That is how it feels to start getting grounded. You need to start doing that at the start of your day, before you go to work, before you create whatever you do. For many of you, you are just jumping into shit. Sorry. You're just jumping into stuff. And that's why certain things have slowed down for you and or are not picking up. And you thinking there's something wrong with you and you trying to hustle and bustle. Let me apply for this. Let me do this. Da, 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 da. While those things can work, that's not going to be as effective for you because it has you run around like a chicken with your head cut off. I'm getting very staggered or scattered energy. For others of you, this could be people around you next. I'm gonna be real. You need to utilize D&D, and I mean actually utilize it because some of y'all just have it on. You not even you still getting distracted by the apps and the people. I mean, cut out some time because it is something along the lines of people asking you for stuff. Can you do this? Can you? No. You're busy. I don't care if busy mean you laid out in the bed. You are busy. Okay? Know that. I'm definitely getting this energy of I'm hearing protection. You need to protect your energy, and one of those ways is in that. Saying no is a form of protection that some of you in the past used to neglect. I need you to start using that more. What is this? What is this energy? Is this somebody else? I don't think this is somebody else, but let me just double check. Is this them? See how that just flew out? Woo! Yes. So, what are your feelings telling you right now? So, think of a particular situation that is challenging for you or you don't like. What are your feelings telling you to do? You need to come up with a new plan. You will come up with a better plan when you are grounded. Some of your, again, going back to grounded, you have some emotional debris, energetic debris that is lingering and you can't see it. Just like you think about kids when they like, oh, my imaginary friend. You like, you ain't got no damn friend. Even though some kids really tapped in, it is this energy of like you can't see certain things energetically, but your emotions is throwing you off. And that's why I want you to ground. That's why I want you to journal. People, I've noticed like when you got to do this, that, and the third. When you stop doing that due to a job, due to a relationship, due to whatever has changed in your schedule, you will get messed up because you're not pouring it to you. You're not pouring it to the foundation. And that's why I go so hard behind this. That's why I go so hard behind this. Because if you really started treating yourself like the foundation that you are, like the love that you truly deserve, you wouldn't be dealing with half the stuff that you're dealing with, pal one. I'm going to be for real. And you know that. You know that. Many of you are not fulfilled because you're not following your intuition. You're trying to chase a damn dime. No. Follow your heart. When you follow your heart and you follow your gifts, they're going to make room for you. The dime's going to come to you. You ain't got to chase nothing. You're going to attract it. You're going to bring it in. You're going to call it in. And so, I mean, the messages are starting to repeat. So that's how I know it's time for me to shut it up. But power and look, I'm hearing Tupac is just me against the world. But for y'all, it's just you against your word. Why haven't you committed to what you're going to say? If this resonates for you, go look at my most recent TikTok. I titled it, Why Are You Acting Like You Don't Know What to Do? Wait, what is it titled? Why are you acting like you don't know how to move and look like it's shadow banned, Lord? Anyways, yeah. Gemini energy showing up. And I don't know if I already said that, but this could be with you being back and forth. And I want you to find a better balance. You could be seeing angel number 222, 1010, or 55. You can also benefit from doing crystal meditations by holding a crystal over your heart and breathing that energy in. In the color of that crystal, you can wrap yourself in that. That's going to help you follow your heart more. And it's going to help you more with the subject of alignment. Okay? So that's what you're not seeing. You're not seeing how these external things are distracting you. You're not seeing how your own actions are not in alignment, and that's causing even more chaos in your world. Okay, Pal One? With that being said, Pal One, this does conclude your reading. If anything resonates, make sure you comment below. I love reading y'all comments and interacting with you. Make sure you like and more importantly, subscribe and share. And if you have any suggestions for different readings that you want me to do, please let me know because I'm new to YouTube, y'all. I am going to be focused more on this platform. So anything y'all want to talk about, I ain't gonna lie, love is at the bottom of the list, but I think I'm gonna get around to it. But yeah, let me know below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later. Pile 2, what is going on? It's Kaymeraki here with another Pick a Pile Timeless reading. And already I'm starting our reading at 5:55. So I know y'all got some changes on the way and what's coming. So today's reading is going to be about what are you not seeing? Let me move this up a little. I don't know what. I think my lighting was better last time because it's actually irritating me, but whatever. So yeah, what are you not seeing? Okay, Pal 1. So excuse me, Pal 2. You could have been drawn to Pal 1 as well. If that's the case, you might want to consider watching it, but just go off of how you feel. So I'm going to start off with your energy, Pal 2, current energy, anything that Pal 2 needs to hear. Please connect me to the people who will be drawn to Pal 2. What do these placements need to hear? Immediately channeling Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. And who is this? Cancer as well. So, Pal 2, I am seeing that off the rip, there is something along the lines of a change that has happened. Okay. Okay, okay. You're not moving forward with something. You're not doing something anymore. I don't know what this is. I don't know who it's with. I don't know where you're going, but something has like it's no more. I see something is stopped. You could also be limited in how you're able to move. Like you can't move like you used to move due to no longer doing something. I know that sounds very vague, but I don't know what this is. It is just this energy of like you're not moving forward with something. At one point you were, but this new season is requiring that you let this thing go, that you no longer do this. That's the first thing that's coming up in your reading. So if you were making or wanting confirmation on did I make the right decision? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Pay attention to your feelings, especially with how something made you feel. You did not like something. For many of you, this could have been like something ending at a job. I'm seeing that you are not that happy about this ending. Some of you, I'm hearing disappointed. You are not that happy about this ending. It is in alignment though, Pile One. I mean two. Do y'all want to watch Pile One? I don't know. I just keep channeling the energy. It is for sure in alignment. So if you stop talking to somebody, you said I'm quitting this job, but you're regretting it, you made the right decision. It's something with it couldn't be. It was not gonna bring you growth. But some of you were so caught up in what you felt in the moment that you overlooked what truly was. Seeing something for what it is what I'm getting. You really gained some clarity. Sorry. And make sure before you rush past, you reflect on what was learned. This was a critical lesson for you because I can just see how things have stopped, things have slowed down, and now you are forced to pay attention to your thoughts. This is not something that I would just take lightly. I will be honest. Pride and ego could be in the way. Pride and ego could have got you in this situation. Seeing that something is not fulfilling or was not fulfilling, you had to break a cycle. You were forced to break the cycle. If you didn't do this thing yet, then I see that you will be forced to stop doing something soon. I promise you, if this pal is for you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Maybe for one or two of you, it'll happen a couple days later. And you'll be like, oh, light bulb. But I promise you, if you're watching this, you know what this is about. It was so distracting. That's the thing. You don't realize how distracting this thing was. You were on a transition to elevate, but this thing was causing you to slow down because you were so caught up in what it was. This job was asking you to do more than they were paying you for. This person was asking you, or just like you were giving more than you were getting back, whether you realize it or not. You could have got breadcrumbed. I'm not gonna lie, Pal too. I can definitely see something is bothering you. I was hearing heart on ice, also seeing angel number 222. And so the message for you is moving forward based on this decision. You have to get back on your throne. You have to get back on your, it's, now you're in the process of moving forward. Slow and steady, of course. Continue to make time for yourself because I'm seeing you are going to need some alone time. And so I'm curious to know what is Pal 2 not seeing? Is it based on this connection or this situation? What are they not seeing? What is Pile 2 not seeing in this situation or just overall? Some of you don't realize that this was a distraction. This could have been a distraction from your true purpose. This could have been a distraction from your well being, your wellness, your upgrades, your goals. This was distracting you. And if you think about it and really self reflect, you're like, yeah, I was putting in a lot of time and energy and effort. It was taking up a lot of energy in my head. Like, I should have been focused on other things. Here I am worried about this. Your priorities was a little out of line. You were not listening to yourself, your higher self. Let me say that. You were comfortable. But now energy has changed. Aries energy showing up in the reading. Did you stop talking to somebody? I mean, that's not my business. And you are being guided to put yourself first. You're being almost forced because you weren't before. And now I see that changing. And I feel like you're lightening the load. Gemini energy showing up. Y'all reading is so simple. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. With this distraction gone, now it's really critical for you to consider what can I be doing to uplift myself? What can I be doing to pour into myself? What can I be doing to praise myself, to raise my vibration, to raise my energy, to shift what's going on in my reality? Yes, sitting in it is a part of the process, but not dwelling in it, not not eating or sleeping or not doing your normal routine. Now, granted, yes, I know it's going to be times in life where like a situation happens and it's going to take us out, and that's a part of life. I also feel like you guys needed this. It's something along the lines of soul contract energy. And for those of you who may not know what a soul contract is, basically our soul kind of has an agreement that there are certain lessons that we need to learn. That person was supposed to make you mad. That was a part of the soul contract. That job was supposed to fire you. That was a part of the soul contract. And it's like these are things that your soul needs to evolve. So this is definitely a lesson for you. Sagittarius, Aquarius energy showing up in this reading with you not being as hopeful. And I'm not saying you're down, bad, or depressed, but I'm saying that energetically you do feel a little low. And I want you to start saying positive affirmations. I'm hearing that you need to recommit to a routine that you had. And also, okay, it's the re. You could have met this person during retrograde of any kind. What I am getting is that with this situation, this isn't the first time. And so that is another critical lesson for you to learn. This is not the first time. And when you're moving forward, make sure you've learned so it's not a different person, different season. And many of you will try to completely avoid this to make sure this doesn't happen again. That's not how you learn. So that's like me knowing that tacos trigger me. That was super random. Tacos could be relevant for somebody, but that's like me knowing tacos trigger me. And instead of me healing through that energy of tacos triggering me, I just avoid every Taco Bell. And while that can help, I should be able to be around the Taco Bell and not want to go freaking crazy. That is what you need to work on. Many of you will try to detach or disassociate. Is that truly healing? And see, the thing is, what's important about that, not only is it critical for you to release this, but it's going to affect your choices moving forward. Because you didn't heal from it the last time properly, this has happened. That's why it's so serious. And I really need you to get serious. Like, it's not funny. And I'm not trying to be so super serious, but it is a very serious conversation. Because for many of you, if you keep this up, which I know that you won't, I heard something with a parent who's in a similar predicament of how you can end up. But if you keep up playing, whether this is overspending, whether this is overexerting your energy, whether this is not honoring how you feel, your life is going to be chaos. And you're going to be those people who survive and thrive in chaos, constantly in survival mode with the person, with the job. Release this habit. Somebody wants to know, what do they need to do to release it? So get back to the drawing board with pouring into yourself. You can really benefit from a routine. So coming up with like 2 to 3 things that you do every day for your wellness. You can take vitamins, you can go for a walk, you can go reading, you can go meditate. 2 to 3 things every day, and get back to those. And just for about a couple of weeks, just focus on getting back to those things in your day. It's about you really rebuilding, going back from square one and rebuilding where you used to be. Definitely doing some inner child healing during this time, because this, again, this is a past situation. This also could have been a karmic energy for your life. I would pay attention to your south nodes and your north nodes in your birth chart. And so I hate that this sounds like such a heavy reading, but I did have to emphasize how serious this situation was for you, Pal 2, for sure. And so what I'm going to do now is just pull anything else that Pal 2 needs to hear. What's some advice or current energy that this collectively needs to hear? Rest up. Now is the time where things are slowed down for you to rest. For many of you, this is not only sleep though. This is unplugging. This is doing creative rest. This is I also feel like an aspect of rest is going to assist you with thinking clearly so you can manifest something. But because of the energy you're sitting in, you're going to be feeling more lack because that's how you feel with that lack of trust, abundance. The Aries energy is asking you to channel that go-getter energy, to channel that energy where you set the intention, you go after it, and then you put yourself in a position to receive. That is critical for you right now, Pal 2. You could also be seeing angel number 444, Virgo energy showing up. And so one thing that you could benefit from is start off by self-reflecting weekly, if not daily. What were my intentions this week, this day? How did that go? What did I do good? What did I do not so good? Start putting that energy that you were pouring externally on that job or that person, start putting it on you. Okay, Pile 2, you are more than deserving. You are more than worthy. And yes, you will get back to how things used to be. Yes, you'll find a new job. Yes, you'll be fine. But see, the thing is, another thing, going back to that energetic debris, this person is so tripping off these 3 cups, they can't even see these 2 opportunities behind them. It's critical for you to fix your perspective. When you change the way you see things, the things that you see will change. And there are going to be some external shifts in your reality because of the internal work, because of you putting yourself first. A pink candle can benefit you. Pink represents that energy of compassion and self-love. And so if that's something that you want to work on, I definitely advise that during this time. With that being said, Pal 2, this was your timeless pick a pal read. I hope that this message was able to provide you with some type of guidance, clarity, and insight. Be sure to like, and if anything, or let me know what below resonated. I love reading your comments. I love interacting with you. And most importantly, make sure you subscribe and share. And I will see you in the next one. Later. Pal 3, what's popping? What's up? I'm super excited to be back. I'm super excited that you guys are here. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I promise y'all not gonna see y'all not gonna see more than a 2-week gap for me, okay? And I didn't tell no other pal that, so I don't know, but I'm gonna commit to it for real this time. Super excited. I got more time on my hands. I got a better schedule. And so let's get us here reading because y'all ain't here to hear about me. Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about what are you not seeing, Pile 3? Like what are you just overlooking? What are you ignoring? What can you not see with clarity? Okay. And so before we get into the read, I am going to start with your current energy, just tapping into that, anything that you may need to hear pertaining to what's already going on. Queen of Intelligence in reverse. So I'm definitely getting you a little more emotional during this time. If you're a woman watching this, you could be during your luteal phase if you're not already on your menstrual. And so for others of you, I'm getting this message though of letting it go. Okay, so procrastinating or second guessing yourself, feeling like you are not capable, especially if something has been draining you, like, oh, it's already hard enough. How am I going to put more on my plate? You'll make it work. Because for many of you, it's not even that you're adding more to your plate, you're just changing things up. You're no longer doing what you used to be doing. If you always did what you always done, you always get what you always got. I see that this switch up is going to be very beneficial for you. Some of you could be needing to eat more fruits. What is not fulfilling? What is a challenge for Pal 3? What's going on in their current energy? What's the challenge for them? Your patience. You wanted things to come on your timing. And because they're not coming on your timing, now you feel like you got to redo everything. You got to rethink. You got to go back to the drawing board. When really, you just need to change how you're thinking. When really, you just need to see things from a different perspective. You need to see your cup half full versus half empty. You need to see what you're packing and what you're lacking. And that is going to be a game changer for you. I promise you, when you start seeing things in true abundance, that's when that energy is going to magnify in your life in terms of prosperity. And so when every situation happens to just bring you some type of inconvenience, I want you to see the good in it. And I say when any situation brings you inconvenience, I want you to see the good in it. So it could be like, oh, I got into an accident, but thank God I'm alive. Made it out alive. I could be in the hospital right now. And even if you're in the hospital, I am breathing and I am okay. It's some people who not right now. And granted, while it's like, of course, Kayla, be grateful, yada, 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 we get it. You will start to see when you're grateful for the little things, how the energy of blessings and prosperity magnifies in your freaking life. Attention to detail is very important for you, Pal 3, and whatever you are doing. And this could even mean slowing down and paying attention and being in the moment. So let's just say you have a lot on your to-do list and you try to do 2 things at once. So I'm going to do this and do that. Reconsider that sometimes. That is not always, even though it's like 2 birds, 1 stone, that's not always that effective for you, Pal 3. Did I call y'all Pal 2? If so, my condolences. I mean, my apologies. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. One thing about YouTube is like with this long form content, it's certain stuff I'm just not editing out. I'm not. And y'all gonna see me for who it is. And so I don't know why I say condolences. I don't know if you could be letting something go if you did have a loss. My condolences though, because I did not mean to say that. Or this could also be somebody around you who's had a loss. But anyways, I am seeing pile three. The issue is with you rethinking, you take too damn long in the planning stage. You think too damn much. And sorry, I forgot YouTube, you can't cuss. Um, it's like that slows some things down for you because you're like, oh, how should I do it? Just do it. You'll figure it out. For many of you, it is something with the beauty of trial and error that I need you to start seeing. Sometimes we want to get it right the first time, but that's not always the reality. And so, knowing that, I need you to be okay with trying. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. If you think about the beginning stages, we all had to start from somewhere. I keep all my old videos up because I want, not on Instagram, on TikTok. I want people to see from where I started. I was just doing stuff and I figured it out along the way. Pal three, that is going to be your solution. I embrace figuring it out along the way. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Everything is working itself out. The more I work on myself, the more life works itself out. I just came up with that off the dome. I'm gonna start saying that. But pal three, I'm definitely seeing for you. You will be a lot more happy when you just stop overthinking so much of the little details. Yes, I told you to be meticulous and detail oriented, but I did not mean get caught up in the little things. You're not acting enough, is what I'm hearing. You're too caught up in the planning stage. You too caught up in a brainstorming. Start acting. Start putting one foot in front of the other. Baby steps is cool, but know when you need to start walking. Know when you need to start running. I'm gonna be real for y'all. I'm not getting the running energy. Take it how it resonates. But for some of you, it's going from baby steps to walking. You had those steps. Now it's time to walk. And then when you get walking, you're gonna get ready to do a little light jogging. You're gonna get ready to run and sprint. I mean, in between time, you're gonna slow down, but there's a part of you. What is this six of wisdom? Toxic. Mm. So when I went back to releasing, focus on setting an intention to find a better balance between your masculine and feminine energies. And know that it is okay to be different. Many of you sometimes want to be like other people. And I'm not calling you a follower, but there's a specific aspect where you could have tried to fit in. Whole time you was meant to stand out. Whole time you was meant to be the one that was in the spotlight so people could see. Yeah. And I also feel like there were glimpses throughout your life that you were put in front or put on the spot. And I'm not saying in terms of somebody calling you out, even though that could have resonated, but it's like spirit has been hinting at you that you are meant to be in this scene energy. That whole mysterious out the way, that ain't for you. That could be for power one and two, but it ain't for you. I'm not saying it is for them. I'm just giving an example. But y'all are y'all are not meant to hide behind the shadows. And I feel like you have seen that in your upbringing, whether this was in familial dynamics or this was in your reality at school. The teacher, like, oh, can you help me do this? And I don't like to say chosen one, but you definitely look, you ain't meant to be us around like everybody else. And then knowing that you really strong Pisces energy. And I also feel like this is about you honoring your feelings. What have your feelings been telling you lately? I'm sorry if my phone goes off again, I'll mute it. Um, Watch one of your childhood movies. Somebody could like Power Rangers, but there's a specific movie. I'm getting an old movie. I don't know if it's childhood or teenhood. Watch that movie. That movie is going to give you some inspo with carrying out a project. It could be a Disney anime. I'm getting animation vibes, but it does not have to be. I also feel like this is going to help you with taking a step further in the right direction. Now, what is this with any what is this? Because I'm getting this energy of trying one more time. So whatever you went to back to the drawing board about, that is something that you need to keep up because something with this next time is going to be better, it's going to be different, you're going to have results. you're going to see results. It's going to be a no-brainer, like, yep, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You're going to see growth. You're going to see, it could be even be a little growth spurt. And this could be something as simple as going to the gym and trying a new workout. You're like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. That is the one. Yes, Pal 3. I don't know what you're doing, but it's going to work. Spoiler. Okay. And so anything that Pal 3 needs to know in regard to this thing that is going to work, anything that I can tell them to hint at it or to give them a sign so when they see it, they'll know. I'm hearing old head. There's an old head that could give you something, an elder that can give you some wisdom. You will also feel something in your body, and a Leo could be relevant. I'm really channeling strong Leo energy, but it could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. A Leo could be relevant. You're going to feel something in your body. You're just going to know. There's certain things that like you can't explain, but you know, and just when you feel that energy, I want you to follow through with that. I've had that same experience. I remember turning down a 6-figure deal. Oh my God, you crazy. Da, da, da. No, I know this is not for me. I was freaking depressed in that, doing that, entertaining that. You think I'm going to sell myself out for some money? Absolutely not. Okay. And I feel like for you, Pal 3, you're definitely going to be feeling a lot better because whatever thing that you're trying again, it's something with a better balance this time. You still need to keep your emotions in check, though. I see that as something you're working on, but what the heck was that? I was crazy because as what I was paying attention to when those cards just dropped was like, you see this person sitting on the chair and then he has that dog thing biting at his chair. And it's like something has a potential to throw you off. So pay attention to that. This is nothing crazy, but I'm getting that it could be with other people. So be mindful of that. And it can be something that's unintentional, like somebody calling you always complaining. You're going to have to shut that off. Simple. Or somebody coming around and only got their hand out. You're going to have to, I was about to say something. You're going to have to close it and tell them to shove it in their own face. And that's not what I wanted to say. Okay, Pal 3, it is definitely a message of knowing that another thing that is critical for your growth during this time is you getting a little more stubborn. And what I mean by that is like, no, it's okay to be selfless, to put yourself first in order for your goals. How can you help somebody and you can't even help yourself? Help yourself first, then you can start saving other people. Do not make any impulsive decisions. Say, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Stop being so quick to say yes. That's an impulsive nature that you have that you need to work on, Pal 3. That's not in alignment with what you want for yourself long term. You need to be able to put yourself on first. Then you can try to help other people. Because the thing is, when other people around you see where you're headed, they're going to be like, oh my God, teach us. You got to make sure you learn first, though. That's what's critical for you in this moment. Okay, we're just going to pull one last card of advice for Pal 3, and then we're going to wrap up your reading. Anything that Pal 3 needs to hear based on everything that we discussed. What is the overall advice for Pal 3? You know what's crazy? Because the card that just came out is what I got at the beginning of the reading on the subject of paying attention to your feelings. Oh, you need to get at your feelings. Get out your feelings and get in your bag, okay? I am getting this energy of like, I'm hearing Wiz Khalifa, work hard, play hard, work, work, work. And so it's like, I'm looking at the card. All three of them folks doing something. The man in the middle meditating. The man up top is reading. The girl beneath sharpening her sword. You cannot afford to be too much in your feelings right now. And this could also mean talking to people, like, especially if you got somebody calling you complaining. I don't know what this is, but I'm getting a complaint energy. And if you're not careful, it could rub off on you. Your family always complaining. Your friends always complaining. You're going to have to, hey, I'm going to call you back. Help them, of course. But like, you can't sit in that energy. You can't afford to get sucked to that vibration, respectfully. I need you to have the utmost positivity in what you're doing and where you're going. Because things will be aligning. Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy. What did I say? Utmost positivity, a freaking star. This is about having so much hope and faith in what you are doing. It doesn't matter how things look now. Yeah, you're budgeting. Yeah, you're saving. Yeah, it ain't perfect, but trust what it is ain't what it's going to be. Okay? I thought that was so cute. I just did. But yeah, anyways, Pal 3, with that being said, this does conclude your reading. Whatever resonates, please let me know in the comments below. I love to hear y'all feedback. If you want me to do certain types of readings, let me know and I will consider doing them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the love reader. I'm not. I might consider doing one or two. I might make it a bi-monthly thing. 'Cause some, I was about to talk too much, but some people just like they don't. Whatever. I just don't like do love reading sometimes because some people get wrong idea and they think it's for them and it's not. And so I like to focus on your wellness, your benefits, your growth. With this being said, Pal 3, I hope that this message was able to provide you with some type of guidance, clarity, and insight. Make sure you're subscribed, you like, you share, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Have a great day.